morning everyone. Now if you're new to the channel, which I seem to have got a lot of new people lately, so thank you for joining us. Welcome to the channel. If you've been watching for a while, you might remember that I suffer from inflamed bowel disease, which I'm now, after about like 6 months, getting actual treatment for it, which is brilliant. The thing that's not brilliant is I have to have these injections once every fortnight. I have to do myself. I know some of you guys said that you had that kind of like the same symptoms or was dealing with IBD yourself. So I know I've brought it up in the past, but I do like to talk to it for people like you, or people that might be concerned if you've got something like that. But yeah, the annoying thing, oh god, is the fact that I have to do this, and I don't enjoy it, especially because it makes a weird noise. Ow. And that goes in the special bin. As uncomfortable and slightly painful as that is, that literally unlocks my life again now, because I don't have to worry about when I'm going to the toilet because it's normal again, and I can have certain food and drinks now that I couldn't have for the past 6 months. One of my main triggers has been coffee, well, caffeinated coffee anyway, so the fact now that I can actually turn this machine on after about 6 months and sit and have a flat white and watch some TJ Hunt in the morning on my day off, that's absolutely fine for me now. Right, so I suppose I should really explain what today's video is actually about. Right, so I'm introducing you to the new car to the channel. It's another Civic, same shape, same colour, but it's a 2.2 diesel instead. It's no Type R, don't get me wrong, but with the circumstances at the moment, it's the closest thing I can get to the Type R, but it being better MPG, more practical with it being 5 doors, things like that. Financially better. Obviously we'll have to look at what kind of things we can do to this, because I don't know this engine or anything like that, so yeah, that's more what you guys can tell me. But before I do finish the video off with this, there's something else I need to tell you as well. Don't be daft. We're not giving it a Type R. Are you mad? This is the new daily that we now have acquired through coincidence of it happening. Somebody at Francesca's work was selling that car. Now I was looking into like how much it would be to get the front half of mine painted. You're looking like in the ballpark of about £500. Now we found out that the chap who was selling this, I'm not going to mention his name because I don't know if he wants me to mention his name, but we're very, very grateful because he was selling that whole car for £500. So for roughly a similar price, if not a little bit more, than to get the front end of the car painted. Just good looking at this car, I'm thinking, These set of panels look awfully familiar too. These set of panels. So those panels can be swapped. It's the same shape Civic, it's the same colour. All I need to do is polish them up a little bit. Yeah, it's not perfect fresh paint, but at least I won't have to do any like blending or anything because they're about a year in age difference between them, and that's it. Plus, like I've said, a whole car extra comes within that price, which means driving around on a daily basis is going to be less fuel, loads more practical of a car because it's got 5 doors, and if it gets to a point where me and Francesca do start a family, we've got a more practical daily and I can keep that aside. The other thing is, if I'm doing stuff on the Type R that takes more than a day, I can do that now because I can drive around in that one. Like getting the calipers painted, I was scared of rushing it and not getting it done properly and trying to get it done in a day so I can drive to work the next day. Now I can take the calipers off and do them properly. Oh, I am so excited. It's a bit rough, it's a peach, but it's a rough peach. It's got full leather interior, front and back, and for the fronts, it's got heated seats. It's got front and rear electric windows. What do you think about that? It's got Hankook Ventus Prime 3s on all 4 corners. Panoramic sunroof. Oh, they both did it. He's never both done it.
Mainly cloudy.
Shut up. Oh, I see. Hands-free system on the steering wheel with a little mic there that I'm probably going to take out, to be honest. Hello, do you like nice leather sounds? And there's a doubled-in unit here, which we don't have this in the Type R. Plus, I do have the original radio for this car. So, do you think it's worth me swapping this out and putting this in the Type R? I tried to mute you, I don't want Classic FM. Oh, keeping it in here because it is the daily and I'm going to use it more often. Plus, the previous owner has also given me a reverse camera that they never installed. And I don't know whether I should put that in or not. But if I did put that in, it'd be in this car. And if I did put it in this car, then to use the reverse camera, I'd need a screen. Or is it worth not doing that? I just put in the screen in the FX. I don't know. You leave in the comment section below what you think would be the best thing to do with that. Plus, if I did change it over, it is kind of an install video as well for you guys, so let me know what you think. Right, so the only main big problem that's wrong with the car is the fact that it has an ABS fault, which I've been told that it should be an ABS sensor that's wrong. The VSA light's coming on as well. So, and he won't let me turn VSA on and off, so I'm guessing because VSA uses ABS. Oh, shut up. For stability control and like traction control and things like that. Well, I know ABS isn't. I think that's why that light's coming on as well. So we're going to look into that. Me and my dad will look into it, look into the fault codes and things like that and see what it says. But that's another install video, and once that's sorted, it should be pretty much fine. So as you can tell, on the cleanliness side of the car, it is a bit of a shed, but that is things that we can sort out, and I'm going to try and like detail it as best I can inside and out. You've seen me detail the outside of a car plenty of times, so let's see what we can do in a video, which will be not the next video, because the next video is going to be Autosport International, which that's going to be a right good set of videos, if it's 2, or it might even be 1, because it's Sad Boy Race Club's going to be there, Dan AYP is going to be there, another YouTuber. You've got Jay did this, another YouTuber who's going with us, he's bringing his other half as well. And we've also got that bald car guy, who on Instagram is the bald camera guy actually. Who he's Tony, you'll see in a lot of Jay's videos, they do a lot of stuff together, and they also do a podcast together called Dusty Boys Podcast. Go and give that a watch. But until we've done all that, enjoy the rest of this video where it's just going to be reactions of people who think I've swapped my car. Enjoy.
You